I apologize for having a second video here. I thought I could pause it and come back, but apparently that is not the case, so I got to figure that out. But let's finish this up real quick. So now we're going to look at what is the probability that a randomly selected student did not want to eliminate the class. So that's going to be the probability that they said no, given that they were a student. Okay, because it goes in order. Student, no. Okay, so what's the probability that they said no and they're a student? That's 15% divided by the probability of A. Because again, remember, you're dealing with conditional probability here. That's that vertical line right there. So take the probability of A and B divided by the probability of A. So the probability that you are, or the number that, for the students, that's 23%. So when I divide that with a calculator, that's about 65.2%. I had to move this up, sorry. Okay, last but not least, determine whether voting to eliminate the class and being a teacher are independent events. Okay, so what we have to ask ourselves here is the probability of saying yes the same as the probability of saying yes, given that they were a teacher? So basically, the probability that I say yes, that the person said yes, is it independent of a teacher saying yes? So because I'm a teacher, does that matter with my response? Okay, or are they independent events? So let's calculate that. So the probability of saying yes, so I'm going to do that over here, that's just your total that you wrote down. That's at 76%. Okay, that's just coming from the table. But now, let's go ahead and calculate this thing, and that's going to be the probability that you say yes and you're a teacher, so that's only 10%, divided by the probability that you are a teacher, so the probability of A, which is the 13%. Okay, so let's go ahead and divide that out, and you get 0.769. Okay, compare these two. 0.769 and 0.76. Those are very close, aren't they? They are almost identical. So because they are almost identical, we say these events are independent, meaning one does not affect the other. Okay? Don't stress out too much about that last one. If you really understand everything else but that one, that's okay. You've got a good handle on this. But please remember to take a second, go through this, star the parts of these notes that didn't make sense to you. Write down all of your questions that you may have, and we will be sure to go over those before the quiz on Friday. Okay? So finish the assignment for 10.2 if you didn't already. Get this one done for 10.3. And then remember, we've got the review and the quiz the rest of this week. We'll see you guys when we see you. Have a good one.